Tom Cruise had an eventful week as he danced at a Taylor Swift concert 3,500 miles away at the same time his youngest daughter, Suri Cruise, graduated from high school. This event sparked much discussion, especially when people remembered the last time Tom saw Suri, which was in 2013 to 11 years ago, when she was being treated for a broken arm. During that time, the relationship between Tom and Suri became so distant that it seemed almost impossible to mend. According to an insider, Tom made the decision not to see Suri at all. This left a deep mark on Suri's life, as she grew up under the care of her mother, Katie Holmes, without the presence of her famous father. Suri is now 18 years old and has decided to drop her father's surname, adopting the new name Suri Noel. This decision not only reflects her independence but also signifies a certain finality with her past. In May, Suri's name was listed in this new form on the cast list for her school's musical, Head Over Heels. The changes in Suri's life are perhaps evidence of her growth and self-determination. Despite the absence of her father, Suri continues to strive and shine in her own way, proving that she can stand strong and continue her path on her own terms. Suri's new nickname is in honor of her mother, Katie Holmes, whose middle name is Noel. This decision is not just a personal choice but also reflects the special bond and respect she has for her mother who has always been by her side. Tom Cruise, 61, and Katie Holmes, 45, met in 2005 and welcomed Suri in April 2006, just 7 months before they married in November of that year. Their love story once made headlines but did not have a happy ending. In June 2012, Katie Holmes surprised Tom Cruise with divorce papers after nearly 6 years of marriage. This decision marked a significant turning point in both their lives, especially in Tom's relationship with Suri. Katie retained primary custody, while the Top Gun star was granted visitation rights. Since then, the relationship between Tom and Suri seems to have changed significantly. Their last photo together in 2013, when Suri was being treated for a broken arm, has become a distant memory. Tom, with his busy career and personal life, gradually became estranged from his daughter. Meanwhile, Suri has grown up under her mother's devoted care. Her decision to adopt the new nickname Suri Noel not only honors her mother but also symbolizes her independence and maturity. Suri has chosen her own path, demonstrating strength and determination despite the absence of her famous father. Reflecting on Suri's journey from birth to high school graduation, one can clearly see her growth and maturity. Despite not having many opportunities to see her father, Suri has proven her resilience and talent, continuing to shine in both life and the arts. Sources have long blamed Tom Cruise's faith for the estrangement between him and his daughter Suri. Tony Ortega, an expert on Tom's faith, stated, "Tom has repeatedly demonstrated that his number one loyalty is to his religion and David Miscavige." Tom Cruise is said to have idolized David Miscavige, the leader of the religious organization he follows. This was confirmed by Ron, David's father, before his death in 2021. Marty Rathbun, a former executive of the religious organization, even described David Miscavige as a monster, leading a dangerous cult. Tom Cruise's dedication and loyalty to his faith and its leader have created a significant gap with his family, especially with Suri. This has sparked much controversy and criticism, with many arguing that Tom's faith has consumed his time and attention, preventing him from giving his daughter the care and attention she deserves. Meanwhile, Suri has grown up under the care of her mother, Katie Holmes, and has built her own life, making significant strides in both academics and the arts. Despite the absence of her father, Suri has demonstrated resilience and talent, continuing to shine in her own way. In November 2013, Tom attempted to explain, "Look, when there is a divorce, everything changes. And it's more complicated," he said in a deposition when asked why he flew to London from Pittsburgh, where he was filming Jack Reacher, to attend an important church event but hadn't visited his daughter in NYC for a long time. "You have to get permission and arrange the schedule to make things happen," he emphasized. So, it's not an ideal situation. However, during Suri's first 7 years, Tom Cruise was a dedicated father to the world's most famous little girl. "I am not one of those people who believe you can spoil a child with too much love," he said in a 2006 interview. "You can't give a child too much love. No way." At that time, Tom Cruise also shared, "My whole life, I always wanted to be a father. I always told myself that my children would be able to rely on me, that I would always be there for them and love them, that I would never promise my kids something I couldn't deliver." These words reflect the deep love and commitment Tom had for Suri in her early years. Images of the two playing, taking walks, and participating in activities together melted the hearts of many fans. Tom always tried to spend as much time with his daughter as possible, from trips to the park, shopping outings, to warm moments at home. However, after his divorce from Katie Holmes in 2012, everything changed. The distance between Tom and Suri became more pronounced as Tom devoted more time to his work and faith. Despite this, the beautiful memories and warm moments from Suri's first 7 years with her father remain as a testament to the love Tom once had for his daughter. The change in Tom and Suri's relationship cannot overshadow his efforts to be a good father. The promises and love he once gave Suri are still cherished memories, no matter how distant their relationship may be now. Suri, growing up in her mother's care, still carries the deep memories and affection for the father who once loved her so much. Tony Ortega suggests that over the years, it has become increasingly clear that Tom Cruise has completely severed ties with Suri. He further commented, and frankly, Suri may be better off for it. She seems like a terrific and engaging young woman. This statement reflects optimism and confidence in Suri's ability to overcome and thrive independently, despite the absence of her famous father. It also shows respect for Tom's decision and the belief that sometimes cutting ties may be the best choice for all parties involved. Suri Cruise has grown into a young woman with many positive qualities and sociable demeanor, demonstrating her ability to build and manage her life independently and successfully.